Hey, it's Crystal. So, something that a lot of people don't know about me is that people try to steal me, keep me. I think that's the way my sister put it. Tend to get very possessive over me as a person. It's kind of one of the reasons why I tend to pull back from people in general. Is because there's a lot of demands and pulls that end up being put on a person's energy from time to time. The craziest one of all was when I was, sorry, I think I'm okay. The craziest one of all was, when I was 21. Yeah, I was 21. And, this gal that my brother was seeing, she wanted to go to the casino. I liked the casino. And I had a little bit of money, but I didn't have time to go. I didn't have time to go at all. My whole thing was, I had homework to do. I was taking a college class at the community college at the time. And I didn't have time to go. So she asked me if I would go to the store with her. Okay, I'll go to the store with you. On our way to the store, she stops at one of the houses in the neighborhood and was like, we're just going to stop here real quick. So we stop here real quick. We end up being like another hour. And I'm like, dude, I'm just going to walk home because it's faster to walk, right? No, we're leaving right now. And so when I get up to go walk out, she's like, yeah, we're leaving. Okay, bye. Go to get in the car. And she drives to take me, what I'm thinking, to my house. And she ends up driving past my house. And then keeps on driving until we're at the casino. And the whole way, I'm like, please stop. Just, like, let me out. Like, what are we doing? Just come with me. I don't want to go by myself. And, like, there's 101 different things, right? Like, manipulation tactics. Long story short, we ended up being at the casino until she ran out of money. I was doing my homework on the bar because I needed to get some homework done. And she ended up meeting someone, wanted to go with them to get something from somewhere. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, now I'm all the way over here. I've got to get home. I have homework that I have to do. Another 3 hours later, she's taken the phone from this guy, and I'm like, dude, this is not me. I don't want to be associated with someone who's going to be doing these things, you know? Just stay with me. Like, we're right now. As soon as he comes back, he's going to take us back to the casino. We're taking off. Okay, fine. We get back to the casino. We take off. We barely get on to where, like, the freeway would start. I don't even remember which casino it was, because we're talking, 19 years ago now? I didn't even know what my directionals the way I do now. But she says that her car is having issues. Like, it's not starting, it won't turn over, there's an issue with it. And mind you, she started her car with a, what do you call them? It's not called a Loctite, it's like use them in carpentry to hold things in place. It's like a clamp thing, but it's got a specific name. They come in a sure grip. Yes. One of those sure grip Loctite things, okay? That's how the key needed to go in there, and then she would turn it with that. So it made sense that there might be car issues. Her best friend's mom was coming to get us. Okay. It's like another 3 hours later. We're talking like it's been 20 hours minimum. Yeah. I'm telling the story. I don't care. I'm arguing with myself in my head if you don't know. So anyways, we end up getting almost to my area, right? We're taking Grand Avenue, and we end up, when I look around, it's like right by the fair, the Maricopa County Fair in Phoenix. She's like, I just need to stop here real quick to see if my friend can help me fix my car. And I'm like, okay, but can your mom's friend take me home? She's like saying yes, that would be, not a big deal or whatever. she was just going to run in and talk to her friend. She goes in and she comes back out. And she's like, please stay here with me. My friend, I know them, but I don't really know them, but I need their help and they can help me. Please, would you stay with me? And I'm like, dude. And then her mom's friend said she couldn't take me any further. So now I'm stuck. Like, I'm either like going to walk my happy butt home or, and that would have been a far walk. That was a good 10 miles, close to, something like that. I'm young. I'm stupid, apparently very naive, even for, my brother's seeming girlfriend. In any case, where was I at? Okay. I go with her through this backyard, and this backyard is like insane. And when I say insane, I mean like I'm walking through the fence and I look around and there's stuff that's like taller than I am on both sides. And then we get to this little like hut looking thing in the backyard, and you walk in, take one step down and realize it's a hut built on top of a pool. So it actually goes underground. Not only does it go underground, but you take an elevator to get down it. And the elevator is like a platform that goes down. Okay. So I'm kind of tripping because it's kind of weird. I didn't want to go down at all. I didn't want to go down. So I stayed up there on that first floor and I sat and I worked on my work. I'm working on my homework. They're supposedly talking about whatever they're going to do to get her car fixed, whatever. They also have a snake, which I needed because at the time the house that I was in had very old plumbing. It was the house I grew up in, but the plumbing in the front house wasn't working right. So you had to go to the back house in order to use the restroom, which really sucked. Yeah, I know. Life is grand when you don't have a lot of funding. Okay, so back house to use the restroom. Front house is where I was living. Snake. My friend said that they had 100-foot snake. They'd be able to snake the whole line. Okay, cool. I'm upstairs. I'm doing my stuff. There's I look over around and because I'm up there by myself and I have a chance to. And there's what looks like an altar. It's I don't know. It just looks like an altar made to the mechanic god is the best way that I could say it. Including the pictures, the way that things were hung up specifically in a very set manner with an altar that if you don't know what an altar is, I don't know what to tell you. Look it up, look up pictures, images. It was an altar. And that was weird. But ultimately I was called and they asked me to please come downstairs. Okay. So I got on this elevator rickety thing. I came downstairs. I'm down there for I don't know, 2 minutes. And everything goes black. Dark. You can't see anything. And all that I hear them say is, what are we going to do? No one's ever wanted to leave before. They always want to stay. I said, I'm leaving now. Now. Turn on the lights, turn on a flashlight, light a candle, do something. I'm leaving now. I don't care. I will climb out of this thing, but I'm leaving. Within 10 more seconds, the lights turn back on. Apparently there's surges that happen right there at that location because they're so close to the fair. I didn't care. I took off. I climbed up that thing. I went out the door. I took off. I ran to the closest convenience store, being chased by the kid who had taken me down there on the elevator to begin with. I got into the convenience store. I asked the guy if I could please use the phone. I called my house, and within about 15 minutes, I had 2 vehicles there to pick me up. And I was very, very grateful to be out of that situation. I've never forgotten it. The feeling, the sense, all of it. Yeah. Glory to God for his goodness.